What's up? What's up? It's Wednesday, which means it's time for a brain break right now, much needed. And actually, for a half second there, Dave, I was almost like, "Wait, is it Wednesday?" Yeah, we do Wednesday.
Whatever.
Wednesday.
This is kind of our nightly ritual, man. We just sit on the computer and start drinking, right?
Apparently, I needed this. But and I don't want it to make it sound like it wasn't a good day. It's been a great day, really great day. Just a lot going on, a lot of stuff. Like I didn't even get into I haven't done hardly any interaction on social media and stuff. And it's National or International Podcast Day, and I'm not doing the stuff I should be for that. But I've got a lot of stuff done, which is nice when I get to check things off the list. Some new stuff with the website, whatever, a couple new videos coming out, stuff like that. And I'm just going. The kids were here today with me for most of until my wife got home midday. So doing school stuff and whatever. It's been a fun day, man. How's your day going?
Well, it's funny you mentioned all that. Around 2:00 today, I was thinking, man, Jeff is quiet today. I was thinking I needed to reach out to you, but then I remembered we had this. And I was like, no, I'll follow up on him and I'll see what he needs. I'm glad to know you were just knocking stuff out, man, and being productive. That's good.
Yeah. I always like when I can look at my list. So I use my iPad. I literally bought an iPad. I think it's been 2 years now. Purely for the pencil because I'm kind of
they actually make pencils, right?
Well, yeah, but I was wasting a piece of paper every day writing out lists.
Hold on a second. Budgeting. I'm
not about budgeting.
Did you ever take a personal finance class or something?
It's about the environment, Dave.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Wasting paper. So I'm and there's obviously a lot of other things you do with an iPad, but I'm okay, well, if I get an iPad, I'll have an iPad. But one really big nice feature is that I get the pencil and I can write down my list. So I still get to cross off without wasting a piece of paper every day. That's a lot of paper, dude. Okay. Get out of here.
I'm gonna let you just roll with that, man.
They were the cheap ones too. Well, here's the best part of that. So I speaking of budget, so when I went and got to get it, I'm like, yeah, I'll get it, and it's $325 or whatever for the cheaper one. When they put out the new one, and I'm like, give me two. He's like, oh yeah, who's that one for? I'm like, my wife. Oh, is she excited? I'm like, she's never even mentioned it. She has no desire for an iPad at all, but let's get her one right now.
That's funny.
And she does. She uses it. She loves it. So she uses it to watch, Netflix or whatever. But, what's going on, Shay? Good to see you, brother. And Elijah's here. Good to see you, Elijah. Good to see there's other people watching, but no one's commenting, so I'm not cool with that. So give us a hello.
They're just rolling their eyes at you too, thinking, man, seriously,
most likely
$350 to save some paper.
Hey, what?
You're green, man. You're green.
Yeah, it's the rest of my life doesn't align with that very well, but that does.
Whatever.
It was my excuse to get it, Dave. It's been
it
awesome.
Worked.
It's actually what we use now when we go into schools too. So we use them all the time. So Chad's got one, Red's got one, and anyone on the team who goes into schools gets one and stuff too. So
you can try to justify it all you want. You said the reason you got it.
Oh no, that's the reason I got it. I had another device that I had that did that, but it was
it a Ticonderoga?
No,
those fancy pencils there. Yeah,
no, it was called a surfboard or something. It was weird that what they called it, but it was just like this. It looked, it's just like the hard piece, almost like a clipboard, but you wrote on it and then you could erase it and write on it again. The problem was you couldn't save it and edit it. It just got erased and came back.
That makes me think too. So you bought an iPad to save paper. They make whiteboards, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Dry erase markers.
Mm-hmm.
They're a whole lot cheaper.
Yeah, but you get a lot of other stuff with the iPad.
Okay.
And I'll
let you go. I'm not faulting iPads. I've got an iPad. I'm just saying your motivation was
the difference is that here's the difference is I've never sat around my house going, man, life should be better if I had a whiteboard.
See, that's because you probably never coached basketball. If you were a basketball coach, you'd be like, dude, I could diagram so much here. But that's another thing, but I actually do have quite a few little whiteboards because I coach soccer, so I use them for that and stuff too. There you go. See?
Look, Dave,
I'm sorry.
I got it. Get over it.
Yourself your fancy little pencil. Yes, gotcha.
Stop telling me how to live my life.
You do you. You do you.
That was years. I don't know. It was a couple of years ago. Anyway, but I love when I get where this all started is I love days when I get to check a lot of those off, and when I know that the ones I'm crossing out are not little simple easy tasks, but they're actually things that got done. So very efficient day. Good day. I'm excited for it. So how was your day? What's going on with you?
Yeah, it was a productive day too. Started off bright and early. Got to hang out with Chad a little bit this morning.
Yep.
Got to go for a nice 5-mile run in the cold Michigan rain. And now I'm hanging out with you. Oh, and I went and got a Starbucks earlier today. Like I'm just truly trying to embrace fall as much as I can.
Good. I love it. What's the is it chilly up there?
Yeah.
We're at about
in the 40s.
Oh, we're at like 63 right now.
Yeah, you're lucky. Yeah, it's
down the
40s and rain, man.
South, you know.
Yeah. you get south of Toledo, man, and you just start sweating. I get it.
Good to see you, Eric, and good to see you, Joe. Joe, you are showing up, so you're watching from wherever the right place is to make you, so we see you. So
and I like how he said he forgot it was 5. So we're sort of like either the dinner bell or that whistle that Fred Flintstone used to have to tell him that he could go home. Joe, you're off the clock, buddy.
Kate, good to see you as well. So, I got nothing planned for you. I don't have anybody dropping in with us or anything like this.
All right, guys, this was the quickest brain break ever.
Something we talked about randomly. I don't know when it was. I talked to you at some point. I feel like I'm talking to you more than I should be, and I don't know what's going on. I think it was after the mastermind.
Hold on. Yet another comment you're gonna have to walk back from.
Huh. And we were talking, and I said that I think I wanted to start like giving things away.
Oh yeah.
During these, we didn't plan it. Didn't okay with the team, but I think we should think about what we should give away during our brain break. So if you're watching,
I got a rubber ducky. Is set. I'll sign it. I mean,
I was going to say, if you're watching right now, if you're someone who jumps in there these with us and say, what's up or whatever, like what do you think we could do, like giveaway wise? Either I don't know if it's a challenge or just fun or whatever that would excite you and make it worth spending about an hour with Dave and I.
Wow! Now you just raised the bar, man. You should have said, "What can we give away?" Not to make it worthwhile.
$1
Oh my gosh!
Che says when Jeff goes live, I get a notification. Seemed like a good idea. Yeah, I think so, Che. I mean, he's fine.
If Facebook telling you to do it, then do it.
That's what So, what are you drinking right now? Well, it's orange.
Told you, man. I'm embracing fall and Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest. Okay.
Yeah.
I am. Like I said, it was a good day, but it was a day of stuff. So I'm actually rocking my my whiskey run 5K with some whiskey in it. So
well done, man. Now, is it peanut butter whiskey?
It's not. I haven't got my peanut butter whiskey yet.
Oh my gosh, man! I got to tell you, I am treating peanut butter whiskey like it's chocolate sauce, or ranch. Maybe more appropriate, ranch dressing.
Yeah,
you can put ranch dressing on everything. Oh my gosh, this peanut butter whiskey. It's going on ice cream.
Somebody doesn't know about the peanut butter whiskey, so she obviously wasn't with us last week.
Oh my gosh!
Can you give us the backstory behind this whole?
Yeah, I sure can. So last week I was down in Florida. I went down to help specifically my parents recover from Hurricane Sally. Their house took a lot of damage, and then I ended up fixing up the house that I'm selling down there a little bit, and then started helping neighbors upon neighbors upon neighbors. And I earned a little bit of a reputation when I was down there that, hey, just throw some alcohol out and Schmittou will come over and fix whatever's broken. So this guy asked me to come fix his 6-foot privacy fence. I went out there and spent the day fixing his fence, and he rewarded me with a big old thing of peanut butter whiskey. And at first I was like, this is intriguing. And now I'm like, I will fix anything anybody breaks ever if you hook me up with some peanut butter whiskey. It is the real deal. Seriously, when I say it's like the ranch dressing, how you can dip fries in ranch dressing, you can put wings in ranch dressing, you can put ranch dressing on anything, and it makes it better. This peanut butter whiskey, I tried it with grape soda, which sounds disgusting. Probably not my favorite, but I did it. Somebody suggested it's like peanut butter and jelly. Tried it. It was okay. Mixed it with a bushwhacker, which is like a Southern Gulf Coast frozen cocktail drink thing. It's almost like think about Wendy's Frosty, but with rum. Put some peanut butter whiskey in it. Made it better. Put it on top of ice cream. Made it great. Put it on top of rice pudding. It was phenomenal. Right? Pretty much, if you can throw some food at me right now, I'll say yeah. Just like you put peanut butter on it and makes it better, peanut butter whiskey makes it awesome. Caitlin Giordano, if you're watching this, get yourself some peanut butter whiskey. Peanut butter and whiskey, great combo.
So 2 things. I want to ask about that. I think that's Maria, Mrs. MCESL.
Yeah.
So awesome to see you here. Joe brings up an interesting idea.
Teach better whiskey.
Teach better whiskey. So when people ask me, Jeff, like what's the vision? What's the plan? Where are you guys going? And I'm like, oh, this, that, da, da, da.
You think, how did Gary Vee get a start? Right?
And wine,
right?
Yeah.
And now he's like this international phenom. Maybe the next big thing is whiskey.
Well, and he actually just, he launched Empathy Wines, and he just sold it like a month and a half ago, like for buku dollars. And that didn't take very long. But I don't know that I have the same knowledge that Gary Vee does of wine, of whiskey. I just enjoy drinking it. It's a little different.
Drink better whiskey. Yo.
Drink better whiskey. Elijah, what's better? Elijah, where do you go?
I think that's the name. I think that's the name of the whiskey.
Oh, drink. Oh, boom. I didn't even like
right.
That. Wow.
You can't drink
I thought he was telling us to drink better whiskey.
No, he's saying that's the name. Right?
Oh, man.
Just better whiskey. Drink better whiskey. I like that.
Give me a second while I see if that domain name is available.
I was gonna say apply for it right now before anybody steals it. That's amazing.
Everybody knows that I buy domain names like candy, like peanut butter whiskey. I don't know.
Peanut butter whiskey.
Yeah. Let's do this. Anybody, if anybody's there and wants to jump on with us, hit me on Twitter. Shoot me a DM. I'll get you in here and you can chat with us a little bit. But so Dave, let's talk. I caught a little bit of you and Chad.
Yeah.
But like, well, wait, hold on. Before we go there, before we start talking about Chad, let's think of something to give away.
Okay.
Think about that.
So
we're gonna give it away at the 30-minute mark. We're gonna give away something.
So I'm looking at my kids' toys here. What won't they notice?
No, we're gonna give away something.
Something quality.
Yeah, something. Okay. It's I don't know. It's gonna be something. She wants us to give away whiskey.
That might be illegal. I'm not sure what bootlegging laws are.
Yeah, we gotta be careful with that.
You can come visit me. I'll buy some if you're gonna come visit.
Yeah, that's an awful lot.
That's a drive. That's a flight.
Big price to pay for the free gift.
Right. And Michigan is this beautiful place this time of year, but nobody comes here because we're not like a pass-through state. You only come to Michigan if that's the end of the line. It's like Ohio, everybody passes through Ohio all the time.
I think
Michigan, we're here.
And let's face it, if you have an urge to go to Michigan, it's probably on the end of the line anyway.
That's true. Ouch.
You can set that one up nicely. So all right, well, so at 30
we'll give something away. Let's think about it. Yeah.
We're gonna give something away. Anybody who knows me knows that it'll probably be a few things. So we'll do that, but you gotta hang out with us for a little bit longer. And go tell your friends now to come because it's probably gonna be more than we should.
Go through Michigan to get to
Canada. That's true.
I can't. It says Facebook user. Is that Shay still?
No, it's actually Pav.
Oh, same. Okay.
Better.
Yeah. Okay.
A recording of Dave's voice in your voicemail.
Oh, that is creepy, but I'd be happy to, Joe.
Yeah. Don't worry, you've actually reached Joe's phone, but this is Dave because we're weird. We know it's creepy, but here you go. Anyway, so we're gonna do that 30 minutes after. Let's talk about, because yesterday was another great day of the admin mastermind.
Yeah.
And then you and Chad have been doing this thing where we go live on Wednesday mornings at some point to kind of like rewind and recap on it. So I caught just a brief moment of it, but I had a call I got to get on, so like I didn't catch it. So like, what did you guys harp on this morning? Like, what was the thing that stuck out between the two of you?
So first, sort of like this, you can watch it live, or Jeff, you can catch the replay too. So
yes,
it's still there. So
replay of the rewind. Is that what
so
calling it? The rewind? It's like the admin.
The mastermind rewind. Yeah.
I like that.
That's we kind of
rewind.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna ask Ray to do her little rewind sound. And that'll be the intro. We really need to reach out to her and have her do that. But yeah, we just sit around and
I have that saved a few places. I can get that.
Sweet. Okay. But yeah, we sit around and we talk about the things that stood out from each of our point of view from the meetings we had yesterday. And yesterday's were legit. And you came to both of them.
Yeah.
So you were able to experience it firsthand. In the morning, we had so many people. We ended up with 2 breakout rooms, which was outstanding. Great. Love it. Really cool. And in the evening, we're getting this core group. It's got an international flair in the evenings where we got this rhythm about us where it's a different vibe than the morning, but it's this safe, like we're just sitting around after work, just talking, getting to know each other kind of vibe. And it's good. It's cool.
It's cool. Yeah.
So today, Chad and I just broke down what we we're resonating on and what we were fixating on from yesterday's conversations. And it's good stuff.
Cool. Yeah, I like it. It's nice when we can make Chad actually do some work like that and stuff. So
wake him up nice and early at 9:15. Yeah.
Okay, all right. He's usually up pretty early. He's got a little one still.
That's true. And he's normally out there going for like a 6-mile run before we even start. So he's got it figured out right now.
Yeah, I didn't run today. I didn't bike today.
How are you feeling? Can we talk about that?
I'm feeling better. I've the last couple of days I've been struggling getting to sleep, which has made it so that the morning's been tougher. And I've had a lot on my plate, so that I'm guilting myself into not going out and do my workout. Tonight might end up being a late night workout because I do like those every now and then.
Okay.
So maybe I'll go get a late night run in. But we'll see. I have a very, very important snuggle date with my daughter tonight.
Sweet.
So that's
okay.
Important. So, they talked about self-care today in her class. She's in first grade, and they talked about self-care, and they had a live meeting. They were talking about like what they were going to do something to make themselves feel good. And she said, "Well, I already have a date with my daddy to snuggle." And I'm like,
"Oh, boom! There you go."
So she was already set.
That's when you know you're doing it right.
I got that, but yeah, I think maybe I'll go out. Like a lot of times when I go out late, it's after they go to bed and stuff like that too. So I got to try and get myself to bed better today. I just haven't done well the last couple of days, which then just throws me off all around because it's harder to get pumped up and get out. But I have been doing really well. I have been doing better with that and feeling better about that and mixing up different types of workouts and stuff and everything. So is that Jeff Kaplan?
It is the stranger.
Wow. Where have you been all my life, man? I mean Atlanta, but that's not the point. Good to see you, Jeff. Awesome to see you here. Yeah, so I'm feeling good. I'm still just struggling a little bit with it mentally.
Well, can I give you a little motivation incentive other than you've got 15 pounds to go and a month to do it or anything like that? So I know last week we talked briefly about how Chad and I might be looking for a water boy next year for this ultra. Can I tell you what the plans look like right now?
Yeah. Do you guys have plans laid out?
So we discussed it a little bit today, and here's what we're thinking. In the first weekend of June, I want to say it's June 5th, maybe. It's a Saturday.
21, right?
Excuse me?
Next year, right?
21, yeah. June 5th, 21. So we're talking 7-8 months, whatever that is. There is an ultra marathon, basically in your back door, in your backyard in Akron, called the Eagle Run or something like that. They basically open up this 5-mile loop, and you've got 24 hours. You register for either a 50K, which is 31 miles, or 100K, which is 62, or 100 miles. You register for any one of those distances, and then you go. If you want to stop early, you can. If you want to go farther and just push yourself, you can. Whatever distance you actually finish is the medal and the award that you get. So we're thinking about registering for the 50K, doing the 50K, but also opening it up to teach better people and seeing if anybody wants to do like a relay. And then we would run with people because they have a 4-person or a 6-person or 8-person relay. It's on a 5-mile loop that's open, and bike riders can be out there. You can camp. Like
so the relay. So could you do 4 people that run the 50K, and then do you get a different medal? Like how does that work?
Yeah, then you get a relay medal. It's a relay medal. Yeah. So in my head, next year, I foresee myself doing that in June, but doing sounds so stupid to say a warm-up marathon, but a training marathon in like March, April-ish, and then finishing the year in October in Columbus, doing the run with Megan Anderson and company.
I'm definitely like my goal right now is to like I said the other day we were talking, I'm trying to be very smart and very patient, very slow with moving back into the running spot because I've been biking more and I'm loving that and it's been really good for me. But just nursing my knees and trying to be careful with my knee going into the running. And so I'm in a plan right now to run a 10K here in 4 weeks. And then from there going, as long as I'm feeling good, going to go up to the half, which would be,
that's amazing.
I'm doing a very long half training. So it would take me to January.
Yeah.
And if I'm still feeling good, not injured there, then I'm going to be able to flip that into just continue into a full and hopefully do another full in around April.
Awesome.
So
yeah, I see the wheels spinning. I love it.
Theoretically, this far into my drink, theoretically by by June, I could be in a spot to possibly go for the 50. Now, it's going to be like I'm not
too, so
that
do what you
decision
can
until like mid-May, like to see how I'm feeling after my marathon.
Right.
Like, it was after the marathon this year that I started had a problem. But I also look back, like I didn't train properly. I just didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I had trained, then I took a lot off, and then I just kind of went at it for like 2 weeks and went and ran a marathon. Yeah. When really I probably should have put at least another 6 to 8 weeks in, and I didn't. And then I did not recover the way I planned to or should have, because I went to on vacation to the beach the week after, and I just like loved running like in the heat. And I felt all, I was bad. I was cool. I was
Rocky Balboa running on the beach.
And I didn't rest properly. And I think that's how I hurt myself. So I'm trying to be much smarter now and get biking in there and stuff like that. But I'm still just working on the mental game of doing it, getting back to where I was going regularly. Like I did really well. Went 5 days of popping up at 5 a.m. with no trouble and stuff like that. And then I had a couple nights where I couldn't sleep well. Yeah. And then that throws that off, which then throws everything else off. And so I'm just trying to get back in there. But overall I'm good.
That's awesome.
So, how are you doing? How are you feeling? You feeling good? You sound like, you're planning to run 5,000 miles. So,
well, I'm just caving into peer pressure and doing everything I tell middle school kids never to do. I'm listening to Chad and just saying, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Chad. And
he's such a bully.
He is. No, he's just so persuasive. You always say you put Chad in a room with people and he'll sell anything. And there we go. Now he's got me out there training to run an ultra marathon. Thanks, Chad.
Let me be very clear. I've never once said that if you put Chad in a room, he will sell anything.
That's true. Anything was not that. Yeah, you're right.
What I do say is if you put Chad in a room with a bunch of teachers to share the grid method, you got a bunch of teachers coming out of that room ready to rock.
That's true. That's exactly what you said.
There's a difference. So, no, that's awesome. Now he's
who's Rob Breyer talking to?
I don't know. Someone. I must be talking to Kaplan
he's
Kaplan and Joe or something. Yeah. Kaplan says that disc golf has taken over his life. And school. That's funny. Kaplan, it's been a while. So you should be out of quarantine now. Last time you were on here, you were in quarantine. Like that's how long it was. It was a while ago.
That is, yeah.
Nice. I hope he's out of quarantine at this point.
He's in school. It looks like. So,
where's Rob Breyer? Hey, Rob Breyer, if you're around, dude, like, hit me up on Twitter. Let's get you in here. Mark Heller's here too. Boom. Mark, man, I love that. Rob uses that term loosely. That's for sure. So about 6 minutes away from giving something away.
We still don't know what it is. So.
Here's what I want to do. And anyone who's watching, if you can tell us, throw out some ideas in the comments. Like throw out some ideas of stuff we do. Like, and be real. Like I know you're gonna be all ridiculous and stuff, but like I'm like legit trying to find like things that would be fun to give away.
I think we'll go to the swag store right now or stuff like that too.
Yeah, like I think what we should do is like every 15 minutes of this. Like we'll do every 15 minutes. We'll just give something away, and it can be a mix. Like maybe it'll be like a free like lifetime membership to the academy. Maybe it'll be like some swag. Maybe it'll be something that has nothing to do with the team. That's just like. Maybe like a gift card to Amazon,
like a blue rubber ducky,
or Dave's blue rubber ducky, or like I think we probably like if we started giving away all your medals back there, we could do that for like a year. Jillian, Rivalry doesn't have gift cards.
Well, that's a good call though.
But we can work something out. I bet I can work something out with them. So
go to the next one. So they're basically saying Fire Ray.
Is that Mark Heller? If you ever want to guest host a show, Teach Better Talk with me, you can absolutely do that. Breyer says about to shower my kids before I head to baseball. Sounds weird, but I get it. Jeff wants a Team Ting Ting shirt. We should probably do that. Yeah, but Kate, don't you already have a membership? I think Kate already has the membership.
Maybe that's why she knows they're so prime. Maybe other people would.
Nikki says, I'm always up for SLE. I think Nikki's been drinking too.
Right.
She clarified. I saw it, but I didn't want to show it first. Always up for some swag. Coaching my son's team. That's good. Well, Rob, whatever excuse you have, that's fine, dude. If someone else would like to jump in and help us give something away, hit me up on Twitter and we'll get you in here live with Dave and I. We've got 3 minutes and we're going to give something away. Do you know what we're giving away yet?
I have no. I tried to give away this blue rubber ducky, but
let's do this. We'll give away one of these.
Oh, yes.
I'll
tell you what. So
we'll give one of those away. How about that?
I wore my hoodie like that yesterday, so I'm not wearing it today. Like legit, not a salesperson. I get no cut of this whatsoever. That is the softest hoodie I have ever worn in my life.
Yeah, it's a nice hoodie.
I mean, it is cozy.
I like it. It is good. Yeah, it's the same. So all the hoodies on our site are that.
You must know if it's used. Like, are you really giving away that one?
Yeah, you literally get that. That's actually.
I don't know which one's more appealing.
It's no. You'll get
Jeff's sweater not.
Essentially with this. That's hilarious. Yeah, I just shipped in that one in a box.
Is that how everything gets shipped out? You're like, I'm going to wear this for a few days and then it's off to
break it in.
Is that why it's so soft?
You know that a hoodie that's been worn a few times is better than a brand new hoodie.
It's true. It's absolutely true. Yeah.
So we're gonna give away one of these.
That's cool.
Teach Better will do. It's better on. So you got your on button. Better.
That's good.
I'm not doing a good job holding it up though, am I? Boom. Do that. The way we're gonna do this is
it autographed? Was the question. Where are you gonna like just the tag?
Can someone take Mark Heller's phone away from me or something?
I mean, we missed you, Mark, but
I love Mark. And I love that we mention him all the time on our podcast, but he never hears it because he always skips ahead anyway.
Because what he skip ahead? The Ohio sweat all over the shirts, but Mark Heller skips the intros because he just wants to get to the meat of the substance, and then this is what he tunes in for.
Yeah, okay.
What?
Right now. Well, no. The problem is Mark got on Facebook. He's like, "Oh, where's the 30-second ahead button?" I'm like, "Dude, it's live."
Yeah, you can't put us on 3 times speed right now. Yeah.
Oh man, I love it. All right, what do they need to do to win it?
Ooh,
I got it.
Okay, we totally need to prep for these things next time.
We don't prep. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
We were on a call last week. Ray and I were on a call with Becky Schnexer. If you don't know Becky,
birthday girl Becky Schnexer.
Yeah, birthday Becky, right? Becky's birthday, but Becky's come on and Becky's helping manage and lead the Teach Better Speakers Network and doing awesome so far. And we were just like talking through stuff. Like, and this was a meeting where we should have been sharing tools and systems with her, and like Ray and I were kind of making them up on the fly. I'm like, let's do that. No, we should do that. I'm like, no, we want to do that. We're like, yeah. And I'm like, all right, like, cool, we'll do that. And I'm sitting there, and Becky's just smiling. I'm like, yeah, that's how we do things. Like, that's how we make things up. But here's my thing, and that's leading me to a whole other thing. So I apologize, but here's the actual lesson in that is I think, and I've said this before, a lot of people think that it's in business, it's systems and routines and stuff like that allow you to move quickly. I think it's the other way around. Mm-hmm. It's if you move quickly and don't care, you can put that crap. You put it together better because you can test it. You got 8 hours. If you got 8 hours to work, you can spend 6 hours planning and worrying about it, and 2 hours messing it up. Or you can spend 2 hours thinking about it, 2 hours messing it up, and 4 hours fixing it. That's anyway. Danielle, what's going on? Good to see you, Danielle. Just finished and ending your day with this is a horrible decision for ending your day. Like, you must have had a rough.
But when people end their day with this, it makes their day just seem so much better. Like, wow, at least my class wasn't such a train wreck. You know, I'm doing okay because I'm not as bad as Dave and Jeff, so I'm all right.
Listen, I'm gonna say this once, then we are dropping it. We're not going any further into it. But if you're comparing us to the debate last night, we're looking good.
That's true, man.
Let's be real here, everyone, right?
Shut up, man. Shut up.
I mean, you guys know I can't work with this clown. Anyway, so all right, here we go. First person to comment, or first comment that I see that tells me how Dave got the peanut butter whiskey, gets the sweatshirt, and go. So the peanut butter whiskey. So have you tried it with like chocolate milk yet?
Sort of. So that bushwhacker thing I had.
Oh, that's kind of like,
if you think like a Wendy's Frosty, it's the same kind of thing. So, and that was legit. Oh, boom. Yes. Did Maria like 15 minutes ago say she had 5 minutes? I feel like she said she had 5 minutes.
Hey, if anyone's like within the vicinity of Mark Heller, do me a favor. Go for a jog, get over to Mark's house, knock on the door. When he answers, just look at him and go, pay attention, buddy. And then maybe he'll catch the question next time. Jillian, what's Jillian's prize for something as a thing? Oh, yeah, it was a thing. Yeah.
I'm going to go back, and I'm calling her out real quick. I just scroll back through our comments. At 5:12 p.m., Maria said, I have 5 minutes. Then the real work begins. Then you said, we're giving stuff away for free. Maria work, sticks Dave. Around.
This is the real work.
The real work is winning a hoodie. Boom.
Right, so Maria, I'm going to do this differently than I did. If you remember, if anybody was with us, do me a favor, comment if you were with us for our 12-hour live back whenever the heck we did that. I don't remember when that was at this point. But when we did our 12-hour live, we gave a lot of stuff away. And so all in all, we gave like $4,200 worth of stuff. And the way we handle that, because I literally just on the fly, I'm like, all right, you won, email me and I'll take care of that. So then I spent a week getting everything out. So we're going to change that. So Maria, do me a favor, email Michelle, Michelle at teachbetter.com. Tell her that you want a, just do a, quotation on hoodie, and then make sure you give her your size, your color preference, and your address, and then that way Michelle can do it. You doing that?
So, Jeff, you might want to let Michelle know. Just saying. Oh,
no, Michelle will reach out and be like, what's this? I'm like, here's what to do, go. And it'll be great because that's just how awesome Michelle was. Nikki, yeah, you were there for the 412. Jeff's not sure if he was there because that's basically how the day went. I was at that on a loop. Danielle got her book signed by me. That's right. Jillian, you want the used one? Here's a little secret. Is I think in December we're gonna do another one.
12?
I think we're another 12. But okay. I'm gonna try and work on getting like some bigger prizes for everybody.
Oh, do tell. Nobody's watching. Nobody's listening.
We're gonna do 18 hours.
Boom.
Don't tell Ray.
Ray can just be for 12. That's okay.
If we do 18, you will like if Ray's like, no, I don't want to do it. Can I be like, well, fine, then Dave will do it, and
then she'll be in for 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Chase saying 24.
Just to clarify, are you going to send me the right date? And like it's going to be a legit invite when you say that, or are you just going to be using me as bait?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
I do want to know, Che, I think the problem Che's having it like, so 18 hours in the United States is the same as 24.
Conversion rate, buddy. Conversion rate. Yep.
Like, come on, buddy. Lindsay's here. What's up, Lindsay? Jeff said he'll do all 18. We're going to try and time it up. I want to do it like a week into like when most people have the start of their winter break.
So a weekend would be like New Year's Eve, dude. You want to do a New Year's Eve?
No, what do you mean New Year's Eve?
You said a week into winter.
No, like a week of like when most people are going to be on break.
Okay, I gotcha.
So it's probably like the 20th or something like that, right?
Okay.
So like we'll probably do some Christmas themed stuff. I might wear a Santa hat all day. Like who knows? We'll see what happens. So, you go live. Chad runs for 8 hours. I like that. Heller, if you challenge him to that, he'll try.
True story.
Hat was a question.
Yeah, people. I think Ray said what was the logo on the hat? Yeah.
Yeah. When did you join us? Like, what was the segment that we did do you remember?
Randomness. I don't. I have no idea. I just remember we gave away a bunch of books, and it was
If anyone can remember why we had Dave on the 12 hours,
right? Then I will give you a copy of every book I've ever written.
Whoa!
I just make something up, and I'll say, yeah, that's why I was there.
I can't remember what it was. I think we just probably just had it. Was it just you, or did we have you with a few people? We gave away a lot of books that day.
Yeah. I don't remember, honestly.
By the way, when I say we gave away $4,200 worth of prize that day, that doesn't include like the books you gave away, and the books Brianne gave away, and Mandy gave away, and gosh, I'm sorry for all the other people that gave away books that I can't remember.
Everybody,
everybody. We had a lot of authors all give away books and stuff, so we're gonna do that again. I think it's gonna have to be 18 hours at this point. So, oh yeah, we did. You're right. We did a live version of Cocktails and Randomness.
Boom,
Nikki. Nikki, do me a favor. Go to the swag site. Pick anything, any one item, and it's yours. I got you. See, this is what we're gonna do.
I like that.
This is what we're gonna do.
And Nikki, if you actually do want a book, I'll send you one too. Just let me know.
Yeah, if you want a book too.
But the swag's probably way better. Yeah. So
we'll get you both, Nikki. It's cool. Do me a favor, Nikki. So you have to email Dave for the book, but email Michelle.
Okay, we're good.
So then email Michelle at teachbetter.com and tell her, hey, Jeff owes me my choice of item, and let her know the item and any details she needs to know, and we'll get you taken care of. So tell all your friends we're going to start doing this on Wednesdays. We're going to bankrupt the entire team here.
Let's do it.
We're just going to give everything away.
Isn't that what people typically do when they're drinking? They just start giving stuff away, and they're like, whatever.
You know what? This is actually just milk.
But, well, and to be fair, this was premeditated because you mentioned, I think it was yesterday, whatever we were talking, you said, I want to give stuff away. And it's not like you're just sitting there sipping the whiskey, giving away the farm.
I get a little anxious if I don't give stuff away.
Yeah.
And it's been a while. So
you're like Santa Claus.
Yeah, we have a new course coming out like tomorrow. There's a new course that comes out tomorrow, by the way. Brand new course led by Chad Ostrowski. And I'm like, yes!
The Chad Ostrowski.
New course that I can give away. And I'm like, oh, it's free. So I can't really give it away. It's already given away. So we do have a brand new free course coming out tomorrow. Really common questions we get asked. One of the most common, especially when we're talking about mastery learning, self-paced learning, the grid method, is around like progress monitoring. How do you track your students and progress, stuff like that. So Chad breaks down like why you should be progress monitoring, how you can, a bunch of different ways, what you should be doing with it, pitfalls to avoid. There's templates and things that you can like just copy and use, and spreadsheets and stuff like that. So really good course. It comes out tomorrow morning. Chad and I are going to be live tomorrow morning talking about it.
Sweet.
And it'll be going out. So if you're on an email list, you're going to get hit tomorrow morning with that. And you'll be checking out at teachbetteracademy.com. So if that's fun,
and if you're not on the email list, why not get on it?
You should be. Danielle gives out free dances. That's fun. Oh, it's good stuff. I mean, I get it. Most of my dances are free too. Awesome. So what else is going on with you, man? Like, you're back home now? Like, did your family miss you? Did they notice you were gone? Are they upset that you're back?
There was a lot of, who are you and what are you doing here? Yeah. And yeah, I got an offer on my house. So fingers crossed. I'm glad I went down and took care of it. Literally the day I came back, phone was ringing. So it looks like I hung the fence good enough. So we'll see.
Florida, like, hey, how's the city? Oh, we just got destroyed by a hurricane. I'd like to buy a house here.
Right. Well, the thing is, it's like the odds, right? The hurricane just came through, so you're good for another 15 years now. Because it's like lightning.
Not lightning.
Yeah, it kind of is.
No, it's not.
There's lightning in the storm, so kind of. Right? Wait till the contract is signed before you start saying this kind of stuff, Jeff.
I'm pretty sure the odds of getting hit by a hurricane twice in Florida are a little higher than getting struck by lightning.
But here's the thing. That house stood through the hurricane. So now it's like, it's like kicking the tires on.
But it fell down. So
it's like kicking the tires on a car, right? Whoa, let a hurricane go in whatever house they're standing. Feel free to buy. So
does anybody actually kick tires on a car anymore? Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Just like we break bottles on boats and stuff. So at your house, we knock down the fence.
There you go. My house, we say, hurricane. Come on.
Awesome. So what are you waiting on? You're waiting to just make sure like all their stuff checks out with the offer? Or
there was some countering back and forth, so now they had to go back to their bank and just get it signed, sealed, across the T's, dot the I's. So hopefully by the time we're done today, I'll get a little ding ding. That's why I keep looking at my phone. I keep getting these messages. I'm like, is that it? Is that it? So it'd be a nice sigh of relief for sure.
Nice. So if you make some profit on that, we can give some more stuff away.
I can go buy a ton of blue rubber duckies if this house goes through.
That's good. You don't even know. I like it.
I mean, look, Jeff, we're hooked up for the next couple of weeks, man.
What's that?
Where? Don't ask.
No, I'm asking. I'm asking.
So honestly, they're my toys. When I'm done having drinks with you, I fill a warm bath.
Can you hear my dog's tail smack? Yeah. Right now, look at this thing. Look at this hippo.
That's amazing.
I don't know why she just came down and decided, like, my whole family's upstairs, and she decided right now she's going to come down and bug me. So, anyway, Go. All right, sorry. So
I was just gonna say Wednesdays are for warm baths and rubber duckies. So I fill the whole bathtub with rubber duckies, and I, enjoy my Wednesday.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. See, Mark Keller knows actually. That's actually so. Back when I was a principal, I used to buy these things literally by the boatload because middle school kids would love these things. They would wear them around their necklaces. They put them on chains. They put them all over their lockers. Rob the duck pool, the kids carnival, right? Yeah. No, so I got a ton of these things, and I use them when I'm online quite a bit when I'm talking and illustrating things. So they sit with me.
Give me an example. How would you utilize those?
Like, hey, we're gonna give things away today. Anybody want a blue rubber ducky?
Get out of here. I'm so sorry that I asked. Anyway, it's hilarious. It's funny because I'm thinking about it because I had we did not last year, but was it last year? I think it was 2 years ago. My daughter's birthday party we did at my parents' house. We have a pool, and it was unicorn themed. So we got like a massive blow up unicorn, but we bought like a whole bunch of rubber ducky unicorns and just threw them all in the pool. And we're like, I was so pumped up. I'm like, I'm gonna cover the pool. It's gonna be awesome. They're made like they're not weighted right, so they all were flipped upside down.
Oh,
I'm like, really?
That's a nightmare.
So what it ended up being is that about a week ago, I find a bag, and I'm like, what is this bag? As I'm cleaning, I'm like, oh my god, it's rubber ducky unicorns
because we want dead unicorns.
So I don't know if I still have them. I might have been able to get them out without anybody do that, but we'll see. Che, good to see you, brother. Take care. Appreciate you. Yeah, so that's fun stuff. Anyway, what else is going on? We got 3 minutes till we can give something away again.
Okay.
That's what this is gonna become for me. Like I'm not gonna care about anything except for every 15 minutes.
You're just staring at the clock, Dave. Fill the time. I gotta give something away. So I'm gonna go there. Caitlin's gonna be mad at me. Caitlin Giordano and I'm gonna put it out there. We are writing a book together. Yep, I'm saying it. I know, news. So she and I are meeting.
This is brand new information that I had no idea about.
We are getting together regularly right now and knocking it out. So it's like in the back of my mind constantly. And I'll tell you what, it is so intimidating working with Caitlin Giordano for so many reasons, but that girl raises the bar. And thinking, is this going to be good enough for Caitlin is like that's a serious form of self-doubt, and it will humble you like nothing else. And you know that, right?
Every night.
Yeah, this is why you're not sleeping well.
I know. Exactly. Because I talked to her yesterday, and I'm like,
there you go.
I was nervous the night before, and then now all right, so you're writing a book. Go ahead. Yeah. You're scared of Caitlin.
Yeah, so my mind is constantly just resonating on not like seriously, it's like I can't even fixate on the content and the stuff I'm supposed to be writing. I'm just thinking, am I really capable of being in the same league as Caitlin? Like I'm seriously entering this world right now where I am so intimidated. Like I'll get online, I'll just talk to her like with you. Yeah, I can talk to you, whatever, you're fine. But when I get across the screen from Caitlin, I'm just like, and I just stutter and stumble and just I don't even know what to say. The woman is brilliant and yet so humble and practical. I get blown away. So yeah, I'm hanging out with her regularly now, which is awesome. Loving that. And yeah, hanging out with you and Chad and just having a lot of fun lately.
It must be nice to just like not have a job or anything. That's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of like Chandler. I'm like Chandler, I do something. Nobody really knows what I do, but I just hang out. And...
He's a transponsor. That's not even a word. It's, by the way, this is a completely random thing, but you brought up Friends. Did you know that if you Google any of the Friends characters' names, like I saw this, Ray did this, and
I saw it on her Instagram. Yeah,
every single person. So, like, if you go Google Ross Friends, like it shows Ross Geller, fictional character. There's a picture of a couch. If you click on it, it pivots the screen. Like if you click on Rachel, like it shows all the different hairstyles. It's like hilarious. If you click on Phoebe, it a bunch of smelly cats come up. I'm like, oh, this is the best discovery ever. But that's what I thought of right there.
That's awesome.
I don't remember what Chandler's does.
Well, good thing I have a split screen. I'll let you know.
Yeah, let's do this. You could probably. Can you share your screen? Do you have that control?
I do. Let me see what I can do first. Oh, it's got a recliner. Let me see what we got here. Hold on a second.
Flip the recliner.
I'm not quite sure yet.
I'm so glad you're all watching for this. This is really worth your time.
No,
it's not working. We're both on different screens, like Google.
Yeah.
I don't know why everybody's here.
Okay, I got you.
Can you get your screen share?
I can do. I don't know. We're about to find out.
If you do, I'll probably see
Screen
it down
sharing
here.
is easiest with 2 monitors. Yes. Don't show these.
Good. I saw that. Yeah.
Okay. Don't show these tips again. Okay. Let's see if it goes to the right screen. Just click.
Is it going?
You tell me.
I'm not seeing it.
Chrome has lost permission to capture your screen. Okay. Follow these steps. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just clicking buttons. So.
Meanwhile, all right. While Dave's doing that, let's give something else away. What else? What have we given away so far? We gave away some of your books. Well, no, she already had the books. We gave away a couple pieces of swag. We did a T-shirt, a sweatshirt. We did what was the other thing?
You gave away a sweatshirt and some whiskey.
We didn't give away whiskey.
Teach better whiskey. I thought we were making go drink better whiskey or something. No?
We're going to work on it. Here, I'm going to give away this.
Oh, there you go. Koozie.
From our friends at Rivalry Brews, which, by the way, if you go to rivalrybrews.com, you can get Ohio craft beer delivered to you, shipped to you. I think, I got to confirm with Adam and the guys over there, but I think they got it going to 44 states right now. So they're working on getting everywhere. It's very lengthy process. So, what are they going? Well, we need them to ask something here, Dave. What's the question here? What's the challenge?
See if they can go in and figure out what Chandler Bing's got going on his screen right now, because it's more than a recliner. But they have to do it without. They have to open it in a new window so that they don't lose this. So I'm loving watching it right now, but I can't figure out this stupid thing.
That's hilarious. Do you know? Did you click it to see what actually happens?
Yeah.
All right, let me see if I can share this because it's still going on my thing. All right, I got this. Oh, is that
there you go. There you go.
That's me.
That's you.
All right, here we go. Ready? So you got the recliner over here.
You realize we just said that somebody's going to win something if they see this.
No, they don't get to win now.
Okay.
So the duck and the chick. Can you hear it too?
Yeah. I can hear it through my computer. I don't know if I can hear yours, but.
Well, I don't know. Let me know if you can hear it. Can you guys hear it? Christy, I said it. You already answered it. So you get to. Why is it not showing Ross? Oh, that's Ross Bing. Showed Ross and Mrs. Bing. So Ross is hilarious because it shifts it and it says pivot.
That's awesome.
And it goes up too.
Those people at Google, they've got so much free time, but they come up with some amazing things.
I'm really sorry that you can't hear it. I hate that you can't hear it. But it's hilarious. When you do Ross, it does it 3 different times. It goes pivot, 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 and then it goes back and it says, I don't think it's going to pivot anymore. So, Christy, do me a favor. Shoot me an email, jeff@teachbetter.com. Give me your address and I'll send you this awesome koozie. Do that. So, also nice to see you. Glad you could jump in here. Ducks, how fitting. Not really sure what that. Oh, yeah, because we're talking about ducks. Mark, he's so on top of things. I'm never with him. Anyway, so here we are. So now we know how to share screens and stuff too.
And now I got to figure out what's going on with my settings. So I'll figure that out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I keep getting the same notification. I just keep clicking the same button over and over again, thinking it's going to work.
I got some stuff I'm going to continue to try to do. I think I'm going to use these brain breaks to try some new things that I want to be able to do with live stuff. So you and I are going to be like the guinea pigs. But I got some stuff I'm getting for us to have some fun, so it'll be a good time. So I'm so glad that she responded that way. Christy, that's awesome. Thanks for being awesome and being part of it. All right, Dave, we got only about like 10 minutes left, so we're gonna start wrapping up here. How do we want to wrap this thing up? What do we want to talk about here?
What you got going on the horizon? What are your next big things for Jeff Gargas and company?
So tomorrow is gonna be fun because we do have the new course coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And Chad and I are gonna be live in the morning here talking about the course and what's all involved in the course. Today was a cool day. I got to today's International Podcast Day, and it just happened like this wasn't planned. It just worked out really well that we also released a bonus episode of Teach Better Talk today where I got to talk with Pat Flynn.
So excited. And
if you don't know Pat Flynn, he's a rock star, just massively successful entrepreneur, podcaster, two of the top podcasts ever, and just an awesome like online course guy and stuff like that. And I've been following him for pretty much a decade. And so I got to interview him this past Friday, and dude was as humble, as genuine as you can possibly hope for. We had a great conversation before and after, and then on during the actual recording stuff too. So that's out. So that was kind of fun for me. That's a cool one.
So it was a lot like this.
It was, yeah, yeah. Well, I did.
No, I'm super excited to listen to this. It's on my to-do list for tonight or early tomorrow morning.
So a lot of people don't know. So Pat's not a teacher, although he does. I mean, he teaches a lot, online courses and business stuff like that. But but he is like super passionate about education in general, and like what he thinks and how he thinks education should be and stuff like that. So like he's got a lot of ideas and they align with a lot of stuff that we believe in too, like on the team. And he's trying to put some things in place over the next 5 years or so to be able to make some waves and support some things that he believes in. It's gonna be good. So he got going. It was fun.
That's awesome.
He does not take a lot of podcast interviews because he gets asked a lot, but when they're connected to education, I think he gets excited about it. So.
Or when it's Jeff Gargas asking. Duh.
Yeah, I don't think I had anything to do with it. So Pat, if you happen to be watching, thanks, buddy. It was super awesome talking to him. So that's a good episode. So that was fun. That's a cool thing. What else we got going on? We have live with Chad tomorrow. I think Chad and I are gonna be live. We're gonna go live again on Friday.
Master Chat tomorrow, right?
Master Chat tomorrow night, and I'm live tomorrow night after the chat, so that's fun. I met a guy yesterday. Connected with a guy. Actually, oddly enough, so I'm in a private community that's put on by Pat Flynn for business owners, and met a guy who's actually a teacher who has online courses and a pretty nice YouTube channel where he does videos on like how to make videos and how to do things like that. He started off by teaching like how to do like actual like video production stuff. Now he's really shifted more to like the teaching side of things. And we just hit it off. Good guy, and his name's Tom Gibson, THOM. And so I think we talked that I'm going to bring him probably live with me at some point in the next couple of weeks and do maybe like, I don't know if it's going to be like a one day or if we're going to do like a couple parts or something and just talk about like all the tools he's using and like how he's making videos with so many teachers being either virtual or hybrid or maybe bouncing back and forth, stuff like that. Having some fun with that stuff and being a little more creative with the videos and stuff that you're putting out to your kids can be really cool. He also runs, and I've seen this in a few things, but he does a nice job. He runs, and one of the courses that he provides is this. He runs an economy in his class for the whole year. He started doing his math class. Now he does in all of his classes where the kids earn money, they invest money, they can start businesses, they can purchase houses, they can open up different bank accounts and different investments and stuff. They can lose money by being fined and all this stuff. Like they operate a full economy in his classroom stuff, which is really cool too. So cool. I don't know if we'll go the video production route or if we'll go that route or what, but so
that second one reminds me of like Ray's classroom. Ray would eat that up.
Yeah, eat that up. We got him. He's coming on the podcast, but he's not. We're booked so far out. He's gonna be on there, and I think they're just it's gonna get crazy. With them talking forth. So I'm excited about that. But so that's fun. It's always fun when you get to connect with someone through a different avenue, and you're like, oh, we can help each other. We can collab a little bit, and maybe I can bring that to our community and share some value and stuff. So that's fun. Cool. Good stuff. Cool. Other than that, just working. We got some updates coming to the website. Just some little things that you'll notice from time to time. So like. The About Us page is getting updated. There's a new Academy page coming. The homepage is going to update a little bit. Just a lot of little updates throughout the site, which is fun to tinker around with and stuff. And
I might be alone in this, but I love when you share like the behind the scenes stuff. Like with teachers, a lot of people think teachers are just that person that stands up in front of the room. They lose sight of all the planning and all the preparation and all of the stuff that goes into. I don't want to say putting on a show, but putting on the show.
Running into business as a classroom.
Yeah. And I feel like at times it because things look so polished and they're so seamless, it's almost like some people might think the Teach Better team just goes live on social media. That's what they do. They go live on social media. They have a podcast. They do a conference, and that's what they do. But there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes. I like when you share some of those nuggets, because I think it illuminates a lot of people to see the work that's involved and the intentionality behind all the things. I don't know. I'm fascinated by it.
I'm glad you are. Today was definitely one of those days, like where it was just all the behind the scenes stuff, like which is, I enjoy a lot of that. So, and getting into the website's always fun. Like I always put it off because I'm like, I don't want to get in this because I know it's just going to go and there's rabbit holes and stuff. But then once I get in, I'm like, oh, that's right. I used to do this and I love messing with sites.
So are those updates live now? People to go through it?
No, I got to flip them here probably right after we're done here, or if not tomorrow. So there was a couple things back and forth that Ray and I'm seeing messages from her that I got to check to confirm a few things, but we'll be flipping a few things, and it's just minor things like when we're adding some more videos, like of us like explaining things and some different pictures and images and a little bit of guidance, like path to like how to get in there. So you know, the one you're going to notice probably the quickest is going to be like the home screen. The first time you go there, it's a little bit different. The other ones are probably on pages that you probably go to super often, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. So cool. New course coming out, some new updates. I'm working on a course right now too, and so are you, which is fun. Yeah. So you're like writing a book and working on a course. Like,
look at I'm Chandler Bing, man. I just sit in the background in the recliner and let the world fall around me. I just put my name on everything.
Just put your name on it.
I say, Kaylin, write me a book, and I'll put my name on it. Jeff, make me a course. I'll put my name on it.
So you say that now, but from what you said earlier, it's like when Chandler like acts like he's putting his foot down, and then Monica like snaps, and he's like, "I'm sorry."
Sorry.
Like, that's
yeah, absolutely.
Exactly what it is. You know, I'm curious. I know Ray and Caitlin talked about this at one point, and I have to go back and watch it. I can't remember if Caitlin. I think Caitlin looks at herself as a Monica. You think she's pegs herself Monica?
Ooh, I know I peg her as a Monica.
I'm not, Mark, but I should. So I did just put out, I don't know if anybody saw, like I did, because our mastermind group asked for it the one night. So I finally got around and did a video on the 10, 100, 1000 process. So that's up on our YouTube. I've got a few. I'm going to do some more time management stuff, but I don't know. Maybe we'll do a course on time management. I don't know. My time management is a little different because I'm not in a classroom where I'm like a teacher is very differently restricted than I do. I have a lot more flexibility in that sense, but maybe we'll do some stuff.
Yeah, but you have so much wisdom in that. Just talking the harmony versus balance, and I mean, there's so many mindset shifts that you could. Yeah, I think there's something there.
Is wisdom the right word? I think
whatever it is.
Were you trying to say wisdom, or were you trying to say wisdom?
I was trying to say stuff. There's a lot of stuff that you got.
I don't know, Mark. I'll have to think about that. Maybe Mark and I will collaborate on a time management.
There you
course. Anyway, so good stuff going. So I'll see you tomorrow morning. Got 1,000. I know you do. Mark's awesome. Mark will always he'll randomly text you with like, I got an idea. You guys should think about this. And I love it. It's just he's always thinking, and he's always thinking so far ahead, which is so cool with him and his team. He's always thinking about the future for his team, which is really great if you're a teacher who gets to work with Mark Heller. Because he connects everything that you guys got going on. Anyway, good leader there, that Mark Heller guy. Anyway, so I'll see you all tomorrow morning with Chad. Talk about the course. Course is coming out bright and early tomorrow morning. I may even hit publish tonight. We'll see. That's how we do things here. And I will be live tomorrow. Who's tomorrow night? Who is our mastery chat? Dave, do you know?
I think it's Brad. Is it
Brad Hughes?
Yeah.
I'm pretty positive it is. It is Brad Hughes, and he is going live.
Kitchener, Ontario wisdom. I will use wisdom with Brad Hughes.
It will be for sure. And we will see, we'll be live afterwards. So we'll catch you there. And then Chad and I'll be live again sometime. It's a little bit later on Friday morning, doing that as well. And we'll be back here next Wednesday. We are going to think of some more things to give away.
I got a whole bag of duckies. I can't wait.
Okay, so write it down. Someone next Wednesday, we are giving away a ducky, at least one ducky.
Done.
Fair?
Yeah. Better watch out, man. We're going to have 1,000 people here next week. Just be ready.
Talk for a second and entertain them.
Uh-oh. So next week you've got options. Just start looking. Oodle, Otto. There's a giraffe duck. There's emoji ducks. Eagle ducks. I've got Statue of Liberty ducks. I've got rooster ducks. I can make this infomercial go on all night long. I can get out the Ginsu blade if you need me to and start chopping things. Next week, though, we're going to pass out some cool stuff.
I've got very colorful Slinkies.
Boom.
So we're going to give away a Slinky next week, too.
And maybe even a Mr. Potato Head. Can you tell my kids have been down here?
I was just thinking about something like, I don't have one. Oh, you have one. All right, how about Dave? I think we can give the coveted.
Nobody wants that.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's still with me. No, so we're definitely gonna give away some stuff next week. Maybe we'll do some gift cards, something like that. We'll have a good time. Appreciate you all, Danielle. We'll see you in the morning. Good to see you, Mark. Thanks for hanging out the whole time. Christy, congratulations on that. If you want something today, make sure that you're messaging Michelle. Christy, you're emailing me. Did that. Nikki, always awesome to see you. Appreciate you continually to call us gentlemen for some weird reason. And I will see you all in the morning. Dave, appreciate you, brother. All right. Later.